Hi, I'm Brian from Feger Furnishings. Today I'm going to show you how to hang one of our large mug racks. So first thing you want to do is find the space on your wall where you think this thing is going to look great. Hang it up in between the two objects, center it, put it at a height that you think looks just right for you, knowing that the keyhole hangers you're going to use are just at the top of this second rung. So what you can do once you get it set, go to the top of the second rung to the back side here of the style and make a little mark so you know the height which the keyhole hangers are. Then the first measurement you're going to take is the measurement between your two objects. So for me today, that's 41 inches. Write that down. The next measurement you want to take is the measurement between the keyhole hangers on center of the keyhole hangers. So for the large mug rack, that's 26¼ inches. This should be standard for every large mug rack, but measure just in case there's slight variance. So write that down, 26¼ So you're going to subtract the 26¼ from the distance between your two objects. For me, that's 18¾ And then you divide that by 2 so you have even spacing on either side. So that's 9�3/8. So at the height of where we marked, I'm going to come over at 9�3/8. Make a mark. Okay. And then, depending on your wall, you can figure out whether there's a stud using a stud finder, or you can use a little nail, tap into the back. Nothing there. So the reason you want to check for a stud is that the anchors we can supply you will not be necessary if there's a stud. You can just use a screw. However, most of the time you're not going to have a stud, so you'll use one of the anchors. And the anchors that we provide you are these pretty sturdy, heavy-duty tap-in anchors. So after you've discovered that there's no stud, you'll put the self-tapping anchor up in the slot. Hammer it in until it reaches the threads. Turn it in using your screwdriver until it's flush against the wall. Then you follow with the screw. You're going to leave just enough space so the keyhole hanger can slide down the back of it. You can always adjust that later. Alright. So we've got our first one in, and we need to get the second one. We want to get it level. So there's a couple ways you can do it. I've got a big level, 4-foot level. If you have one of these, that's great. You'll put it up here, make a level spot, make your mark. If you don't have a big level, you can always just use a yardstick. And a small level, do the same thing. If you don't have a yardstick or any sort of long post or long piece of material to go across this level, you'll just have to take your small level and make a series of points over 26¼ But since we've got the big level, I'm gonna put it up, make it level, go over about 26¼ make my mark. That's my level mark. I'm going to come back with the tape, set it over the center of the first screw right? Because remember our measurement was center to center for the 26 1/4. So then you'll go over 26 1/4 off your leveled mark. Make your mark at 26 1/4. Double check on center, level, 26 1/4. All right, same thing. You can check for a stud. Nothing there. Take your anchor. Screw it in till it's flush. Take your screw. Screw it in, leaving a little space, which you can always adjust later if it's too far away or too tight. Then the holes on the back, see the keyhole hanger, it's going to go into the big hole and then slide down into the skinny slot so it's secure against the wall. So I use my fingers to feel the big holes so I can get it close. Set it on. Set it on, slide it down. That's how you hang a large mug rack from Feger Furnishings. Thanks for purchasing.